Fellas, we got something special today. That's right, your eyes do not deceive you. More Gintama. And shout out to Kunisen, I think the name was. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. I'll put the comment up. They absolutely broke my heart. Okay, listen, I haven't forgotten about you guys. And you know, like always, I'm gonna say this. I probably said it 1,000 times. Gintama fandom is undefeated. Top two fandom probably ever. No matter what you say when you do reactions, if it's positive, if it's negative, if you enjoyed it, if you didn't enjoy it, they just love that people are reacting to Gintama. Like they're the epitome. They are enjoying the ride. Like they're not all about the destination. They're having a good time along the way, and I love that. They're just amazing. So this one's personally for you guys. Top 10 Gintama fight. I was gonna do this a while ago when I was doing the, when I was reacting to the Gintama openings and endings, but the comments were kind of like mixed. People were saying, don't do it because it's gonna spoil a lot, even though I have the short-term memory loss. But that was one of the reasons I didn't do it, because I was planning on actually getting into Gintama eventually. But I mean, if I watch Gintama a month, 2-3 months from now, I'm not gonna remember any of this. So I just said F it and let's do it, man. If you enjoyed the content, hit the like button, hit the sub button, leave a comment, check out the socials, check out the Patreon. Let's see what these fights looking like. Oh shit, okay, hold on. Now, when I was looking for videos, this is, I want to say, the most recent one. It doesn't have the most views, but it's the most recent one. I think it's only a couple years old. The one that had the most views that first popped up, I think it was like 8-9 years old. So I don't know if the series had ended by that point. I figured this would be a more comprehensive look. So let's see what they talk about.
Gintama, you're bound to think of the crazy gags, endless shenanigans, and unrivaled wisecrackery of the show. But as much as it's comedy gold, Gintama's also... Dude,
I forgot I did the, oh my god, the cute doggo. I forgot I did the, out of context. Hey man, what's going on, bro? I've never seen so much bare ass. That video was crazy.
An often shockingly brutal shonen anime with more than its fair share of amazing fights. With its samurais and
he has
space
a wooden
theme,
sword.
The battle sequences feature a wide range of interesting
reminding me of the
weapons,
openings.
powers, and fighting styles. And don't even mention the characters that come out to play, from aliens, yakuza, and drag queens to cops, pirates, and warriors of all stripes.
Speaking of aliens, I remember we were just getting attacked by like fucking plant. I don't know what was going on, bro.
Video on VidiTube,
I was like, who are we fighting?
To the fighting spirit of Gintama by picking the anime's top 10 fights. Naturally, a spoiler alert is now in effect. Here we go.
I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it. Oh my god, they look so intense.
We start off strong with Gintoki versus Jirocho at number 10.
Oh, this is the old guy. I remember this guy. Oh shit.
Taken from the 4 Devas arc, this is a short fight that doesn't mean it's any less compelling than the others. Our favorite silvered-haired samurai turned odd job man goes up against a veteran yakuza boss who's out to make trouble.
Why does he use a wooden blade though? I feel like that's such a disadvantage. He's just different.
Emotional and raw. Usually not one to give in to his emotions, we see Gintoki in a completely new light as he loses his cool and turns into a madman. The battle is also bittersweet, filled to the brim with the shared history between Gintoki and landlady Otose, as well as Otose and Jirocho's tragic past. It's a ferocious clash as both swordsmen refuse to back down, relentlessly trading blows.
So he bodied her.
Touching graveyard setting and the striking similarities between Gintoki and Jirocho are yet more reasons why this fight has stood the test of time to remain even more memorable.
Did we win? Bro, I think we got cooked. Yo. Oh, round 2?
In anime, it doesn't take much for friends to turn into foes and the opposite to happen as well. That brings us to number 9, where our former rivals Gintoki and Jirocho form a temporary truce and team up to fight the real villains of the 4 Devas arc. They are the Shinra, an elite squad of assassins from an alien tribe that's hell-bent on destroying planet Earth. Chaos ensues as Gin and Jirocho face a huge assembly of these human-like assassins in a closed room. Despite their status as members of one of the 3 great warrior races...
Now, was this before number 10? Like, did them teaming up now? Or did they just settle the beef and they're like, all right, bro, we chillin'?
The Amanto universe, the Shinra are no match for the samurai yakuza pair who slice and dice them.
Oh, that's fire, bro. I love when the enemies become like homies.
Are covered in blood at the end of the battle, but one can hardly call it an even contest. Still, it's a hell of an entertaining slash fest.
Dude, Gintama is bloody as hell.
Contest during the massacre.
Holy. I didn't think it was this. Oh my god.
The next spot goes to the cutest and craziest girl in
No,
Gintama.
not my
And that's
girl.
saying a lot, seeing how the series is chock full of
I love her.
delightfully strong and absurd female
The
characters.
crazy
But even
girl, I
in that
remember her.
crowd, Kagura is a cut above the rest. She's insanely strong due to her Yato heritage and yet refreshingly naive and kawaii.
Oh, I didn't know she had it like that. I thought she was just like comedic relief. So she's OP. Oh,
This is the fight that
okay.
introduces us to Yato mode
Yo,
heritage and yet refreshingly naive and kawaii. This is the fight that introduces
bro, look at the difference between the clip before this. Bro, she looks badass.
us to Yato mode Kagura. It's
I'm ready.
intense to begin with, but really comes to life once Kagura gives into her alien blood. To watch her transformation is painful and thrilling.
She's
in
an
equal
alien?
parts. Painful because she's driven to
Damn.
this state, and we all know that she just wants to live as a normal girl. Thrilling because we've always wanted to see the killing machine potential in her. Kagura's opponent is Abuto, a fellow Yato and her
dude, she was
estranged
already one of
brother
my favorite
Gamu's
characters.
subordinate. Despite being plenty strong, he gets
She's
the
even higher
beatdown
now.
of a
Damn.
lifetime. But what haunts our minds throughout the battle is not the
Damn.
bone-crushing blows, but the wild eyes and
Nah,
crazy smile on Kagura's
she's
face.
disrespect
That's one little
dog.
girl you just don't mess with.
Yo, what the fuck? Oh, I gotta watch this. Dude.
And now it's time to play some
Oh, this
Zura
is
rap
fucking
because
dope.
coming in at number 7 is our favorite bickering couple.
Dude, okay, first of all, he's got a big ass head, bro. His forehead must be, god damn, bro. Why is your hair sitting all the way up? No, but that dude, Kagura's insane, brother. Like she not only is she hilarious, she's on demon time. Oh man, bro, I might have to move Gintama up my list. Also, nobody ever gave me and you guys probably are still never gonna answer my question, but what the hell is the duck, bro? Who is that guy?
Gintoki and Gatsura show us what chemistry is all about when they get down to business against the Harusame. Former comrades
an
of
opening?
war, Gin and Zura are a comic pair who make us laugh so hard that it hurts every time they share screen space. But the lazy odd jobber and the oddball
Bro had a
revolutionary
parachute.
can make
Who
a
is this man?
mid-fighting pair when the need arises.
Ooh,
Just
wait,
watch
the
them cut
animation's
through the
pretty clean,
Harusame
too.
and you'll know. Now what's great about this fight is not the skilled swordplay, the effortless teamwork, or even the body count, all of which is there. What really elevates this battle is Gin and Gatsura's special bond. It's
Oh,
fun
this
to
is
see
an
the
opening.
two stop
I
bickering
remember.
and telling each other off even amid battle. It's even better to see them have a real heart-to-heart moment in the heat of the battle, something they'd cringe away from at any other time. In true Zura fashion, the battle ends not in boring victory, but a
leave?
cheeky escape, which is really the icing
Oh,
on the
did they
True
just
Zura fashion,
Bro,
the
they
battle
just-
ends not in boring victory, but a cheeky escape, which
Oh,
is
I love
really
it,
the
bro.
icing on the cake.
Oh my god.
周到な子ってルパンかお前は
That brings us to the 6th
They
mod.
probably hit a crazy monologue when they were like pointing their swords up, and then they threw the swords and just fucking parachuted away, bro.
ルパンじゃない面だ
That's so
That brings
good.
us to the 6th mod, where we have Gintoki versus
Jiraiya?
Jiraiya.
Jiraiya?
It might be
Damn.
one of Gintama's more underrated fights, but it's
Wait,
also
they got
one of its
kunais?
most
It might actually be
vividly
Jiraiya.
choreographed and visualized masterpieces. It also happens to be very well fought, but I guess that's to be expected when you pit a skilled samurai against an elite ninja.
Oh,
The clash
visually, this
between
looks
sword
cool.
and
Oh, he is a
kunai
ninja.
makes for a pleasant change from the usual war machinery seen in this series. Jiraiya's adept use of strings and illusions gives the contest an otherworldly feel, while his battle-ravaged appearance and views are thoroughly disconcerting to
Bro.
witness. But apart from the excellent action,
I am so blown away by how brutal this show is. Like watching the 10 minutes out of context or whatever it was, even the openings and stuff like that. Like there's fighting and stuff, but
and what this
The amount of
encounter has in
brutality is
great big
insane.
doses is heart. Gintoki not only fights Jiraiya to defeat him, but is also successful in forcing him to face up to the fact that he failed Tsukuyo as her master. At the same time, Jiraiya pushes Gintoki to remember his own beloved mentor too. The Red Spider arc might not be one of Gintama's most significant, but this battle deserves its vaunted rank thanks to its intense action, important
I love the black and
backstories,
white. Yeah, that looks
honorable
sick,
end
bro.
for a
Oh my
twisted
God.
yet tragic villain. We're at the halfway mark now and raising the stakes up several
This was like a whole
notches.
different
We have
anime.
Utsuro versus Umibos at number 5.
bro, what in the Claymore going on?
It doesn't get any bigger than this. The former is an immensely powerful immortal and the series' main antagonist who's on a mission of destruction.
Oh, this is the
latter,
main. This is not you, bro. Get your fucking mustache out my face. This is the main
the
antagonist.
powerful immortal and the series' main antagonist who's on a mission of destruction. The latter happens to
He
be
looks
the
cool.
Yato's top elite and the galaxy's greatest guardian. The Battle of the Titans has a rather interesting
Fucking
origin.
dragon?
Utsuro nonchalantly walks in on one of Umibos' fights and forces him to be his opponent, seemingly in a bid to find
Ooh,
someone
he looks
strong enough
cool.
to
Damn,
kill
he got
his
the kite
immortal
treatment.
self. Now, That's what you would call
He's a
confidence,
robot.
right? He doesn't get his wish, even if he does get a close taste of death. One can say that the brief battle between Utsuro and Umibos is more of a chance encounter than a fated contest that the series has been warming up to for a long time. But as Gintama fans, we're sure as hell happy that we get to see the series' two most powerful characters have their moment.
Why he got a Nazi? Why he got a Nazi sword though? Again with the brutality. Holy, yo, he's got Ichigo's Bankai.
Up next, Gamui
but he's
takes
immortal,
on
right?
the Yorozuya trio and Abuto.
Oh, we're getting fucking cooked. Wait, isn't this her brother?
Still in a blind rage after his unfinished battle with his father Umibos, Gamui unleashes his fury on Gintoki, Gagura, Shinbachi, and even Abuto, who joins the Oddjob crew as they try to bring Gamui back to his senses. Despite his youthful appearance that greatly resembles Gagura's and a smile that rarely leaves his face, Gamui is a battle-hungry mercenary.
Okay, so he's not Kaguri's sibling? They look the exact same. I was going to say he's probably an alien too.
To the point that he's made it his mission to kill his father and inherit the title of the strongest Yato. But he's also a scarred character, carrying the wounds of a tragic childhood he hasn't been able to let go of.
I love the depth of the characters too.
Animosity towards Gamui, Gagura desperately wishes to save his soul. That's what this battle is all about, an intervention by Gagura and her friends to save Gamui from himself. The self-destruction Gamui doesn't make it easy for them, giving into his Yato blood and coming
Why are you showing it to me again?
Them and Abuto. You might break out in a cold sweat watching this emotionally charged fight, but the ending will have you feeling all warm and fuzzy inside.
Oh, don't show it. Oh, don't show it, bro. Did he die? The music.
Another one versus many battle makes the third.
Forget everything you see.
Utsuro is a single-man army as he takes on the combined might of the Yorozuya
This is the main
trio,
antagonist, right?
Shinsengumi Force and Gamui, and still comes out on top. Nothing smells last boss like a character
he's just Madara, bro.
Incapable of dying or taking damage, but is also an extremely capable
those
fighter,
are his,
an
like,
expert
muscles.
strategist, and intent on bringing devastation wherever he goes. And that pretty much sums up Utsuro. With his fighting prowess, Utsuro brings the entire alliance.
So, okay, why is he immortal though? Is he just like an alien too? Or like his powers? I wonder if they have powers. I don't know if they have a power system. Yeah, I guess let me know. I mean, I love his character design.
He's malicious enough to enjoy stabbing himself just so his blade can pierce his opponent too. While his powerful
and he's using his immortality to an advantage.
Superior to every one of his opponents. Utsuro has another great weapon up his
you're
sleeve.
in the wrong anime.
That's his appearance, which bears a striking resemblance to Yoshida Shoyo, Gintoki's kind-hearted master, who just so happens to be one of Utsuro's alter egos. This one-sided contest makes it clear as day why Utsuro is the only one who deserves to be the series' final antagonist and its hero's greatest nemesis.
Oh,
no
wait.
points for
Wait, this has to be newer. The animation looks fire.
No points for guessing the next fight, which is the final battle between Utsuro and Gintoki.
Oh, this is the final fight. Oh! Yo!
Unlike in their first encounter, here we get to see a calmer, much more decisive Gintoki. But the change isn't only on his side. Utsuro has also taken a huge gamble, which makes him more vulnerable.
Let me know if the music he's using in the background for these is from the actual anime, like OSTs, because it's beautiful.
But the change isn't only on his side. Utsuro has also taken a huge gamble, which makes him more vulnerable than ever before, but also closer to fulfilling his goal of destroying the universe and himself along with it. The stakes are as high as they could possibly get. The swordplay is epic and worthy of a summit clash in every way. The dialogue and mind games are top-notch too. The sound of silence that breaks the action
and he's using a wooden sword.
Masterful. And the setting sun that paints this fated encounter in a golden light is a subtle reminder that it's not just the two adversaries who are finally reaching closure. It's also the end of our long journey with this beloved anime. Utsuro versus Gintoki is not just an excellent good versus evil battle, but a fitting send-off to an epic series that made us laugh and cry in equal measure.
Oh my god.
And that brings us to number one.
How was that not number one? That looks crazy.
Takasugi. If you've read the online discussions on the greatest fights and rivalries in Gintama, this is the one that's...
Wait, this is the guy that they were teaming up earlier and then they parachuted away, right? Like his
on
greatest
top of the
rival?
pile, and for good reason too. Since the early days, Gintama's hyped up Takasugi as a top-tier villain, and while he doesn't end up as the final antagonist, he pretty much gets a fight deserving of one. Adding loads of atmosphere to the clash is also the rich and complicated history that the two men share. Gintoki and Takasugi were both taken in as children and raised by Yoshida Shoyo, but an unexpected turning point in their lives tears their friendship apart.
What the fuck? Why? Okay, I kind of see what's going on. So number 2 definitely visually looks better, but I think the weight of this fight is like the importance of it's probably way bigger in the anime.
Lifelong rivals in their epic final clash.
It looks really good though.
Its shonen side. There are no quiet moments or internal battles here.
Bro.
It's just one relentless slugfest.
Nah, this looks clean too. Never mind.
Clashes with wood, and there are fountains of blood as far as the eye can see. The former comrades give in to all the frustrations they've been holding on to for years, making this one gloriously guttural and gory brawl that also deserves a spot amongst the top shonen brawls of all time.
Of all time? I kind of want to watch the fight. No, it's over. Okay. Okay. Wow. You guys were lying when you said that. First of all, when you said there's a lot of spoilers, because there's a lot of spoilers for sure. Do I remember all of them? Hell no. That last fight though, the final fight, I guess, the way the anime ends, that's probably gonna stick with me forever. Because I mean, that looked beautiful. The last 2 fights look beautiful, but that's just something to look forward to whenever I start watching Gintama. I'm sure it's gonna hit 10 times more when I make it to that point. Banger video. Listen, if you guys made it this far, as always, I love you guys wherever you're watching, whenever you're watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.